Welcome to this week's vlog. It's been another busy week for all of your NFU office holders. On Tuesday, we held candidate calls for the three main political parties. We were joined by over 80 candidates. It was a fantastic opportunity to make sure that farming and food production is on the agenda of those candidates. It's great to demonstrate how the NFU can work with them, offering local visits to make sure that they really understand the challenges that are facing our members on the ground. We've now engaged with over 850 candidates in this election campaign, and we've had direct contact with over 310 of them, either with visits or via the calls and different engagement opportunities. It's so important to make sure that our voice is heard during this campaign. At the beginning of the week, there was the terrible footage which came forwards from Surrey, where a calf was run down by a police officer. We all know that if that footage had been recorded on farm, then the farm in question would have been hung, drawn and quartered. And they really were terrible scenes. Now obviously in the heat of the moment, the police made a decision that that was how they were going to deal with the incident unfolding. We've reached out to all of the police and crime commissioners. I've written to them this week to offer to help them to make sure that protocols are put in place that can avoid this happening again in the future. Because that footage must not be repeated. There must be a better way of dealing with that situation. I'd now like to hand over to Alan and Abby, who this week are celebrating all that's great about Welsh food.
So this week is a celebration of Welsh food and farming, and we're down in the centre of Cardiff offering free samples of PGI Welsh lamb and beef, milk, cheeses, leeks, apple juice, you name it.
We're here, we've got a stand, we've brought the farmyard to the city, we've got a digivan behind us which is projecting images right into the heart of the city of Cardiff that are coming from our Welsh farms right across Wales. It's all about getting that positive message out there and encouraging consumers who are passing by the stand to go onto the NFU Cymru website and pledge their support for Welsh food.
Diogelu bwyd o Gymru.
Secure the future of Welsh food.
We're here at David and Helen Camp's farm at Danes Farm in South Devon. And as you know, membership engagement is really important to me, and it's been great today to be hearing all about organic farming, another thing that's in my portfolio. So we've got a great number of members on farm, and we've also got that wider stakeholder engagement. And I'm here with Paul and David, and we're learning more about organic farming and what it actually means to our members. Paul.
Yeah, thanks Rachel. I've had the opportunity to come down to South Devon today and spend yesterday in the northern part of the county learning about all of the issues that are going on, primarily on dairy farms in this part of the world. I think it's really important for us to share with members that we're very serious about representing the organic sector. It touches on every part of the policy areas in which we talk about in the Dairy Board. We have organic representation already, but we do consider it in all of the things that we do. And this has been a great opportunity to reinforce my understanding.
It's been great coming down here today and seeing the livestock on the farm here that they retail through their farm shop, etc. And good just to let them know that as livestock chair, we're looking at organics really seriously, because obviously it comes into our portfolio as a livestock board from the forums. And I know there is concerns, and we're really keen to make sure that we understand those concerns of the organic farmers. Most things are covered conventionally and organically anyway, the same, but it's just really good to make sure that we fully understand their concerns and they can feed into us.
I don't think anybody can underestimate how valuable it is to get out on farm and have those wider stakeholder partners with us, because it's not just us they're listening to, it's the farmers themselves, our members themselves. So yeah, I've really enjoyed today. We need to do more of it, and I think we here today definitely would like to do that. So hopefully you'll see something advertised. If you do, turn up, we'll be there.
Next week we have NFU Council on Monday and Tuesday, which is the opportunity to make sure that the voices from the counties is coming back to us as office holders. Obviously this has been supplemented by the engagement at shows, which is a really valuable and enjoyable part of the work that we do. I'd like to thank you very much for listening to this week's vlog and look forward to speaking to you next week. Thank you.